There's people who don't like this crooning. Well, to them this advice I will give. Perhaps it don't charm you, but how can it harm you? So why not just live and let live? When people say I'm a nuisance and tell me to sing in the street, I say don't be funny. I do this for money, 'cause even a crooner must eat. Yes, crooning to you may be poison, but still it's another man's meat. My appetite's nagging, so I keep tiger egging, 'cause even a crooner must eat. Well, my voice ain't so good like Caruso's. Sometimes it gets out of control. But I do lots of good for my country by keeping myself off the dough. Some people say what I ought to retire and do something else for a treat. But like Tommy Tucker, I sing for my supper, 'cause even a crooner must eat. Ladies and mantelpieces, perhaps you would like to know how I got this job as a crooner. Well, I come from a very musical family. I was born with 2 drums in my ears, and when I was 3 years old, I was already playing on the linoleum. Now, when I was a little boy, my mother, she took me to the doctor. Doctor, she says, my little boy makes his sinking. Such a big boy shouldn't sink, says the doctor, feeling my arms and my legs. Not me with arms and his legs is sinking, says my mother. Me with voice is sinking. Songs with jazz and vo-do-de-o-do. Oh, says the doctor, this is a Crusoe what you got it for a son. A Crusoe, says my mother, that's a pantomime, ain't it? No, says the doctor, Crusoe was a great singer like Cab Holloway in Strong Arm Louie. Well, she takes me home, and all day long I'm practicing my scales. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, long, ti, do. Well, when I reached the age of maturity, I got idea what I want a band leader shall hear me sing. So I go to see a maestro. Mr. Band leader, I says, I like your band very much. Thanks, he says. Don't mention it, I replies. Now, your band's okay, I says, but what you want badly is a good crooner, and I want you shall hear my voice. What songs do you know, he asks. The Rhine song, I replies. You mean the Watch on the Rhine, he asks. No, I says, September in the Rhine. Then I starts to sing to him. Aha, he says, I see what you got at a tenor voice. Well, I thought you paid a little bit more than that, I replies, a little disappointments. I'm not speaking about price, he says. How much do you want? 20 pounds, I says. Make it shillings, he replies. Well, I didn't want to lose a sale, so that's how I got the job as a crooner. You heard about Mr. Bing Crosby. Well, one day he came down to my street. He came to see me for some dinner and tea, 'cause even a crooner must eat. Well, we talked about crooners and crooning. Yes, we got on together all right. We talked till we found that the gold of the day was turned to the blue of the night. Then he said, Max, I want you shall promise that with me you will never compete. So whatever you do, don't pinch my boo, 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 boo. 'Cause remember that even a crooner must eat. Slightly south of Cascara, all the Mexicans go on the bus, and they sing ta-di-ra-ra till you can't see the rascals for dust. There's a lady there causing commotion. She's the widow, the wife of a tough, who died in a pistol explosion, and they can't find out who bumped him off. All the boys on the rancho are sorry for poor Pancho's widow. Ho, ho, they pretend they're her friend when they send her a present each day. Rad-de-rai-rai, there's a geezer called Caesar, and he tries to please her and squeeze her. Ho, ho, and the bunch have a hunch he's the guy who put Pancho away. Ride-de-rai-rai, every night, by the light of the moon, how they woo her. Shadda-yadda, then they fight, neath her window when she's gone to bed. La la, oh, the knaves want her dip, so they tell fibs to poor Pancho's widow. Ho ho, so the boys at the rancho are glad that poor Pancho is dead. Yes, everybody in Cascara wanted the hand of poor Pancho's widow. Every stranger what came to the town introduced himself to her. They used to haunt her just like ghosts, but instead of carrying the heads under the arms like real-life ghosts, they used to carry their high hats, what in Mexican it is called sombreros. Wherever she went, they went. When she didn't go nowhere, they didn't go nowhere neither. They dogged her footprints. But she didn't give tuppence for the lot of them, except for one little geezer who she showed for a lot of inflection. He was a little Mexican called Mo. He was one of 4 brothers, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, and Mo. And they used to go everywhere together, to the picture shops, to the theaters, to the fun fairs, and she would ask him in at night to have a cup coffee, you see. So one night, when all the boys on the rancho is sitting around the balcony, he comes out, and what do you think? He's wheeling a bicycle. So they say, "Hey, Mo, how comes you got a bicycle?" So he says, "Well, we went out to supper, you see. Then we comes home, and she makes me a cup coffee. Then she turns out the electric gas light. Then she cuddles up beside me on the sofa, and she puts round my waist her arms, and she says, 'Mo, I love you. You can have anything you want from me.' So I took her bicycle, yeah. From the neighboring ranchos, they all come to poor Pancho's widow. Oh, she's made every low-lifer and Mexican knifer her slave. Rad-de-rai-rai, they drive up in a carriage and offer her marriage and money. Oh, if poor Pancho could see them, I know he would turn in his grave. La-da-ra-ra, how they sing, you can hear them way out in the backyard. Cha-da-da, and they bring their stilettos in case there's a war. La-la, oh, I fear that they're far from sincere when they cheer Pancho's widow. Oh, for their rancho is glad Pancho ain't gonna reign there no more. Hoo-ha!